Maybe 2 pulls is all it'll take. Maybe 3 pulls is 5, 6, 7. Hold on. Oh! You're fine. Come on! It's so close! 1! Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. Per usual, today we will be pulling for and building a brand new character. However, before we start, I do want to just give a little bit of a disclaimer because the showcase part of this video is going to be extremely scuffed. As you probably can guess, the new character on the banner is Ciaccona. But the thing about her is she is most useful for aero teams and meant to amplify aero, for the most part at least. There is a small caveat which we will get to, but the reason I say the showcase part of this video is going to be scuffed is because if you take a look at my account here, we have 3 aero characters total, and one of them is our level 40 Genshin. One of them is a level 40 Yang, and the other one is a level 1 Alto. I guess you could say 4 if you count the rover, but my aerial rover isn't built at all either. So in terms of amplifying aerial damage, 0 times 100 is still going to be 0. So if you're looking for a guide or a showcase, this is not what my video is supposed to be. This is just going to be fun. We're going to be building her today, but most definitely it's not going to be very much of a showcase. But I do hear that she is going to be very, very useful for a future character. So I definitely do want to pick her up today and complete her build. As you can see, we do have 3,000 ashtray as well as 45 pulls. And I don't know if this is going to be enough for her and the weapon. I'm hoping it is. If not, we will oh damn, I really used everything last time. We'll see how much extra help we need. But of course, as always, if you do enjoy the content, you can like, comment, subscribe, join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/antonychenn. Let me know if you enjoy the Wuthering Waves content, but only one way to find out here. We are looking for no tigers. First 10 pull. The pity is 8, by the way, so this is 18 here. Looking for an early, looking for at least a 50-50 win at the very least. Okay, Yang, I will take that. That is an extra pullback. I have actually been meaning to build Yang for a while now, too. Kind of impossible to build everyone, but maybe towards the end, but she's on there, I swear. All right, this is 28. Thankfully, the anniversary did give us a bunch of rewards, so nothing we need to spend ourselves yet. Also a good thing considering I spent pretty much everything for Zani. This is 38. And start skipping Yang again. 48. We'll even get to a 5-star. This is 58. Another double. 68. Please. Okay, we're going to pity here. Well, rip weapon, I guess. 69. Nice. No goods, though. This should get us pretty much exactly to pity, right? This is 79. And there it is. No tigers, no men. Oh, it's the first one. And we take those. We take those. We take those. Oh my God, yes. Wait, the luck low-key continues. Maybe our streak from Zani isn't over yet, because just you wait. I think there's something else in here. Do you know what I mean? Hold on. Oh! Wait. Wait, I was kidding! I was kidding! Oh my God. I swear to God, this video is not sponsored. I am not affiliated with Kuro Games in any way whatsoever. This is my account and my account only. Nothing else enabled on here. Wait, that is insane. That is insane, dude. You fake this, be honest? Dude, if I fake this, I wouldn't make me lose the freaking 50-50, but you know, you do you, I guess. Okay, this means we have a guaranteed Cartethiya. Plus, I actually do need Verena because she's the only standard character that I do use. So I will take this. We have a guaranteed here. Dude, what is up with my luck recently? Wait. I mean, if our luck has been this good, I mean, you know, like, Okay, S1 actually I don't think is that useful if I'm using her as a support, but that is listen. Well, okay. We could do another. We could do another. The pity is, yeah, it is 0. We got Zangi's weapon last time. I would take... I did the wrong one. Well, I guess we have to do a 10 pull now. Why does it use different currency? I keep forgetting that. Dude, you're joking. Maybe 1 pull is all it'll take. Maybe 2 pulls is all it'll take. Maybe 3 pulls. 4 pulls. Maybe 5 pulls. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, 18 pity. Please, maybe we can save some for you-know-who coming soon. 28. Okay, I'm very thankful there is no 50-50 here. So as long as we just get to the 5-star, we should be good here. 48. 58. Are you for real? 59? Dude. 60? 61, 62. What does this thing even do? Attack is increased, inflicting isn't really that much better than static miss, but we're so far in. We're too deep. We spent too much here. Okay, wait, what if we get a 5-star here and we use the extra pulls? Wait, that's an extra pull. Okay, wait, what if we do this again and then... Oh. Okay, perfect. Alto. There we go. Boom. Right here. Right here. Okay. It's surely here, right? Wait. One more. One more. One more. Oh. Okay, wait. That's an extra, though. That's an extra. Right here. Okay, you know what? We're going to play a game. Whichever weapon I get first here is going to be the one we use. 10 pulls versus single pulls. Weapon standard. First 10 pull. Let's see. We have, okay, 3. Wait, can I even do a pull? Oh my God, I can't. Okay, yes, we got to go again. Yes. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right, limited banner. Just pull. Okay, back to standard. I don't even know what the thing is on this. And, oh my God, dude, it's not giving me characters. Wait, what if we end with no 5-star from either banners? Okay, we got, okay. Well, I guess that is our answer. And I'll take it. All right, static mist honestly isn't too bad. It honestly isn't too bad here. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Why did it come on the next pull? Okay, I kind of played myself. I'll take that one. That one's on me. That one's on me. Rip pity and standard pulls. But you know what? At the very least, it looks cool. Okay, it looks cool. It looks cool. Okay, you know what? Static mist honestly doesn't look that bad for her either. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. No regrets. No regrets. All right, Ciaccona obtained. And now you know the drill. Let me build her and I will be right back. All right, first look at the attacks here. Ooh, she has like a little trail following her whenever she sprints. That's not on any other character, right? That's pretty cool. Yes. Pistol user who doesn't use her pistol. Amazing. And she does leave a clone here, which is pretty cool. And I think you can make up to 2 of these, right? I could do this right. Yeah, there we go. 2 clones that she leaves behind. Honestly, pretty cool. Now, of course, we have to figure out how to use her, but... All right, let me try read what she does now. All right, heavy or basic attacks. First 3 are interrupted by dodging. Press basic to resume the attack and correspond. After stage 4, if she starts a solo concert. 24% aerial damage bonus to all nearby resonators in the team. Okay, so that's why you want to do the thing. Okay, skill. Inflict 1 stack of aerial erosion. Interrupts basic, heavy, midair, solo concert. Oh, so you need to interrupt one of your skills in order to generate it. All right, understood. Now the question is, how the heck do I... what team am I even gonna use her on? I don't even know what aerial erosion does. Apply stackable aerial erosion. It deals periodic area damage. Damage of the aerial erosion effect. Oh, scales with its stacks. All right, hopefully I have enough of these here. 20... Okay, nice. We can take her all the way to 70 already. That's pretty good. Okay, 90 is definitely doable. Let me do the weapon too. Oh, this thing gives more crit rate than static miss though, right? Okay, no, it was worth it. It was worth it. Okay, 80. Echoes. I do thankfully have a wonderful placeholder. Oh, shit. I baby remembers. Oh, bye. Okay, first look at Ciaccona. I have no idea how to use her. Does she go second? Wait, yeah, who's supposed to be first in this rotation? I feel like it's supposed to be Ciaccona, right? Okay, we'll do this, even though the aerial is absolutely useless for her here. Drop that heavy attack. Oh, God, I do not have enough energy on her. Oh, my God. Okay, boom. Ultimate acquired. And now I have to do this, like, quick time event. I press this. We go into Rover here. Drop the stacks. Into Phoebe. Need to remember how to actually use her. And ba-boom. That was such a bad showcase. Oh, wait, my Phoebe is still on, my Phoebe is not using the right set right now. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Attempt number 2. Ah, how am I almost dead? You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Boom. Quick time event. Oh, come down here. This guy does not stay still. And this is so hard. Oh, wait, this is definitely not how you're supposed to do it. I think I actually do have to build area rover. All right, level 80, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Done. Drop the double clones, E skill. Wait, yeah, literally Rover has no purpose in this team anymore. You actually don't need Spectral Rover anymore if you have both Phoebe and Ciaccona. Okay, let me make sure I have enough for these. What is the order of importance here? Ult, Forte, normal. Yeah, ult, Forte, normal. I'll take the ult to level 8 as well as the Forte. All right, welcome back. As you can see, Ciaccona is at level 80 at the moment. And after a little bit of farming, I think we thankfully do have enough resources. So, boom. Weapon, level 90. Echoes, I did take the liberty of pre-farming. I was actually farming a little bit for Cantarella as well, and it happens to be the same Echo set. So, did have a lot left over, decided just to roll them before the stream. Here's what we're working with. It's not the best. It's not, you know, the greatest yet. This is pretty much just like first try for most of these. But I do have, you know, the 4-cost Fleur-de-Lis Echo crit damage with crit rate on it. Aerial damage bonus here, crit damage and attack. Aerial again with energy, crit damage and attack. This one is just crit damage, attack, and this one is crit, attack, and energy. Now, like I said, it's not the greatest. Definitely could use a bit of work, and I for sure will continue farming and perfecting her echoes before the next character comes out. But yeah, we're using Gusts of Welkin, and her final stats, at least for the moment being, this is what it looks like. 56 to 243. 118 energy is kind of low. I'm going to re-roll some of these so I can get more energy. Low-key, she does have a lot of heavy attack damage bonus, so yeah, she could do a little bit of damage at the very least. Talents. I did pre-prep all of these, so I'm gonna be taking the normal as well as the resonance skill up to level 6. Forte, level 8, and Resonance Liberation, which I think is the most important one, is going to go up to level 8 as well. And then, of course, let's just finish out this skill tree, pick up a little bit of extra crit damage, which is nice, a bit of extra attack as well, and there you have it. S0, could be S1, but it is what it is. And the final build is 2259 attack to 118 energy regen, 56 to 255 crit rate, crit damage. Now, the thing is, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I don't have an aerial DPS that can take advantage of Ciaccona yet. So what we're actually going to be running her on isn't even this set. I'm literally just going to swap her to Moonlight, and we're going to steal Phoebe's set for the moment being. So all those stats that you saw me talk about earlier, you can just completely ignore them because they won't be relevant until the Cartethiya video. The reason I'm going to be running her on Moonlit is because, like I said, we don't have an aerial DPS. So for this showcase, I really can't do much other than showcase Phoebe's second best team, which I think would be this here. Actually, technically, Ciaccona is fine for Phoebe. She does, you know, have Spectro Frazzle stacks that can be applied. And technically, she can run Moonlit if we really need her to. So this will work. This will work. I say tied for first best Phoebe team, although Phoebe doesn't really have many options if we're being honest here. Anyways, like I said, you know, once Cartethiya comes out, I do have a very special video for that. You will certainly want to stay tuned for that, hoping for, you know, some of that luck to carry over here. But yeah, this is gonna be an off-meta Phoebe showcase. Okay, let's see. I think we could probably do maybe one of these side towers. All right, is this viable? Can we actually clear this here? Let's find out. Okay, so I am using Shorekeeper here because, you know, the Shorekeeper is the best for everything pretty much. But once we get to Ciaccona, we'll see what she can really do. So first, we'll swap in here. She does have cancelable tech, actually, which is pretty insane. Right there, you see we have 2 clones on the field. We'll EQ beforehand because she can't swap after her ult. Drop the ult. Do the little skill cancel in order to... Did I do that right? Okay, there we go. And now Spectral Frazzle stacks should be being applied here. I forgot to use Phoebe. Oh, yep, there you go. So the nice thing is we don't have to be like swapping back and forth anymore because Ciaccona can just constantly apply these stacks for us, which of course is nice. I'm not using Phoebe properly at all, by the way, but still not bad. This definitely does save us a little bit of quality of life. No need to constantly swap back and forth between Phoebe and Rover. And if this team is cycled properly, which I'm probably not doing, we should be able to get our ultimate back pretty fast. And forgot to use the Echo. Quick time event here into boom. Okay, honestly, now that I'm playing it, I feel like this is better than Rover. You actually don't need to swap back and forth anymore, which I feel was the most annoying part about Phoebe. Like you weren't able to clear waves because you constantly had to swap back to Rover to keep that uptime there. Okay, I stand corrected. Maybe this is Phoebe's best team if used properly. All right, back here. Drop the clones. Number 2. Oh, I might be lacking energy. 130 is not enough. Okay, we're not clearing this. That is so awkward. I'm rusty. I swear, I'm rusty. Okay, let me do this again. Okay, start with Shorekeeper. Do this stuff. Boom. There we go. Oh, I forgot to heavy attack as well. That's probably pretty important. Boom. This. There we go. Spectral Frazzle stacks being applied. 2 clones on the field, which doesn't even matter because none of my characters are aerial. Drop the ult for Phoebe and swap out here. Okay, there we go. It's a little bit faster. Back to Ciaccona. Cancel that. Here. Okay, I'm getting used to Phoebe again. Now the thing is, I do feel like Rover is a little bit faster than Ciaccona. Maybe it's a skill issue on my part because I'm not that used to playing her yet, but Shorekeeper's ultimate really does run out towards the end of Phoebe's rotation, so, you know, it probably is just a skill issue. All right, can we? Oh my god, we're not gonna clear it again. Dude! How am I taking damage? What? Oh god. Okay, wait. 3rd time's the charm. I'm getting used to it now. Cancel that. Charge attack. Okay, this is the real run. You know, it's kind of hard to get to the... I think that's why she takes longer. It is kind of difficult to get to basic 4 without having to dodge once before that. Yeah, if I'm being real. Although, I guess I don't really need to focus on basic 4 because there's no aerial. Maybe 1 is just enough. Quick time into Phoebe and 96k. Okay. Swap out. Okay, that was a good rotation. Boss is here. Perfect. Knock him out of the air. Okay, I don't think I have enough energy. Yeah, by the time I like got Ciaccona's energy and was able to do her ult, Shorekeeper's thing is like basically already run out. So at least we have the Spectral Frazzle stacks. Maybe like an energy 3 cost would be more useful for Ciaccona if you're not really looking for her to do like hella damage. Oh my god. We still can't do it. Okay, you know what? Kind of close. Kind of. Watch, let me do this with Spectral Rover. If this is actually faster with Spectral Rover, I'm gonna be kind of upset. Comparison run. And back to Rover here. I am running Rover on Moonlit just to keep things kind of fair, I guess. Come here. Let me apply something to you. 115. Oh, I missed it. Okay, we're already past our first cycle at 345. This is faster pace compared to how we were before, but I'm not sure it means much, if I'm being honest. Here we go. And he's down again. Yeah, and we are consistently getting Shorekeeper as well, which is good. All right, we have 13 seconds. Can we do this here? I think I just forget about the intro. 2, 1. No, if I didn't get hit. Oh my god, we would have had it. Okay, this is guaranteed faster though. Okay, here we go. Start with Shorekeeper. Build this up here. Drop the ultimate into Ciaccona. Cancel that. Ow. Oh my god, please. Cancel that as well. Oh my god, I just died. And the ult is down. Quick time event. Here we go. Spectral Frazzle is being constantly applied by Ciaccona. Alright, sick. On to the next. Okay, I need to shoot this guy down from the air. I keep missing it. There we go. Heavy attack. Ooh. Q. Ult. And back to the quick time event. Alright, he's down. Please. Okay, this is a lot better pace. It was skill issue. Okay. And swap out. That was a good rotation. Okay, these next 2 rotations are going to be very important, though. Heavy attack here. Do E into the ult. Please do not get frozen. Quick time. No! No! You're fine. You're okay. Which is way too well. Come on! It's so close! Oh my god. Wait, can we skip? One! No! I'm so close! Okay, that was like 2 seconds. Off. Okay, if you fully, properly min-max everything, dodge everything flawlessly, counter everything flawlessly, do like the perfect cancels, I'm sure you could do it. But, oh my god, you know, that's good enough for me. Anyways, Ciaccona, my overall assessment of her. At the moment, in the current state of the game, probably not too useful. I mean, you could use her with Gian, but I'm pretty sure Mortefi is still going to be the best. Mortefe, however you want to say it. I'm pretty sure he's still going to be a lot better for Gian and provide more damage. So probably not too useful there. And yeah, there's not really many other aerial DPS options for you to play her with. In terms of Spectro, I mean, she's fine with Phoebe, but the rotations can be a little bit long. Holy crap, what is this idle animation? If you have Spectral Rover built, like, you might as well use her or use the Spectral Rover instead of Ciaccona. You probably wouldn't be necessarily specifically pulling Ciaccona just to play with Phoebe. And Zani doesn't really work with her either because you need multiple stacks. It's just, if you have Phoebe already, that's just way better, right? But she is someone who can apply stacks of Spectral Frazzle. So at the very least, you have 3 options now, not just 2. So a win's a win, I suppose. Now, how do I think she is going to be for future characters? Well, if we assume that, you know, Phoebe was specifically built for Zani, I'm sure we can imagine that Ciaccona is probably specifically built for a certain someone who was dripped on Twitter and will be coming very, very soon. So for the showcase part, you're gonna have to wait for the next video where we pull for Cartethiya. But yeah, I just wanted to share my experience pulling for and building Ciaccona, at least for right now, as well as, you know, give a little bit of my thoughts as to, you know, how she is right now. But yeah, overall, I would say, is she a must pull? She's probably going to be very, very strong for Cartethiya. So if you do want to go for Cartethiya in the next patch, probably pick up Ciaccona here and build her. But main priority, I would say, is probably, if you don't have enough Astrite, just get Cartethiya next patch and save for Ciaccona on a rerun. So, but if you're watching, thank you very much for making it to the end. Best of luck on your Ciaccona, as well as Cartethiya pulls, I suppose, coming soon. And yeah, not a real showcase, but we will do the real showcase next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.